Episode 5 starts, and I'm not sure why Jin-Woo was even still in the hospital at this point, but it might have something to do with the attention he's getting from all the nurses. He continues to complete his strength training quest every day until his body is ripped, and as he is finally getting discharged, a cute nurse asks for his phone number. Jin-Woo isn't used to this attention though, and thinks she just needs it for his paperwork. This is why you need to put more points into charisma, my man. When he gets home, his sister Gina can tell Jin-Woo has changed too. Not only is he shredded and has better hair, he's taller and has better posture as well. Damn, I gotta start getting some skill points for myself. While he may be raking in the experience and stat points, Jin-Woo is still broke when it comes to real-world money. He doesn't want to draw attention to himself by suddenly signing up for high-ranked dungeons, so he settles for a nearby C-rank date. He meets up with his raid group led by the friendly Dong-Suk. Dong-Suk's group is a party that regularly does raids together, and they need an extra 2 hunters to meet the minimum requirement for this gate. They all recognize Jin-Woo as the weakest hunter and tell him to hang in the back while they do all the work. Yeah, Jin-Woo thinks it's strange that the party is doing the raid without a healer, but shrugs it off. The party is joined by the young Jin-Ho, a chatty D-rank hunter wearing expensive gear for his very first raid. The party enters the gate and are soon attacked by insect beasts. They're nothing special, and Dong-Suk's party has no trouble defeating them even without Jin-Woo's help. Even still, Jin-Woo can't help but feel like something is off with this party. That must be the increased intelligence he got from leveling up. Before long, the party reaches the boss's lair, a huge cavern full of mana crystals, which are less valuable than essence stones but are still worth a good amount. Dong-Suk tells Jin-Woo and Jin-Ho to wait there while the rest of the party goes back for mining equipment. Alright. Go ahead and seal off the entrance to the lair. As soon as they're out of the room, these bastards cause a cave-in that traps our 2 boys in the room and wakes up the giant spider boss. Apparently, these jerks are so greedy that they're willing to kill 2 people just so they don't have to split crystals with them. Jeez. They picked the wrong E-rank to mess with though. Jin-Woo pulls out his fancy new poison dagger and faces down the spider boss. In episode 6, Jin-Woo is fast enough to hold his own against the giant spider, but he's barely making a scratch and his fatigue stat is increasing fast. Fortunately, he has a whole stockpile of recovery items from his daily quests, and he is able to heal back to 100% right before the spider makes a killing blow. Jin-Woo uses his new dash skill to launch himself on top of the spider. He then hits its weak point with his new dagger to apply paralysis and drain debuffs. The magic beast soon falls, and Jin-Woo gains a couple more levels. Jin-Ho is stunned by this and assumes that Jin-Woo must be a fake ranker. These are basically hunters who lie about being lower ranked just because they love killing things weaker than them. He's pretty much terrified of Jin-Woo after this and starts calling him boss. Dong-Suk and his party return to the cavern shocked to see the 2 boys are still alive. They assume Jin-Ho must have been the one to kill the boss using his expensive gear, and Dong-Suk tells Jin-Ho they'll only let him live if he kills Jin-Woo for them. Jin-Ho isn't about to turn on his new boss though. The party approaches and Jin-Woo gets a sudden urgent quest telling him to kill the 6 humans or his heart will stop. Sure, but what about the rewards? While he's distracted by the notification, the party's mage blasts Jin-Woo into the cave wall. He gets back to his feet and calmly walks towards the part, accepting that this is the only way he can grow stronger. He slices one guy's head off and takes out the others within seconds. Once only Dong-Suk is left, Jin-Woo spills his secret and tells the bastard he's been leveling up this whole time. I've been leveling up this whole time. After that, he beheads Dong-Suk and the 2 boys exit the dungeon covered in blood. Damn, I'm not saying they didn't have it coming, but it's still pretty scary how casual Jin-Woo is about killing 6 people. If this game system has a morality mechanic, I don't think Jin-Woo is doing too well on it.